If you're currently running an AI agency and you don't know where to focus your time on, this is the video for you. This is the exact routine to get you to 100K per month in your AI agency. So I broke it up into 4 different pillars here. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So first off, let's do focus number 1. So your focus number 1 for the day should be client acquisition. You need to create a scalable system to acquire clients at scale, and everything else is secondary. Because if you don't have enough clients and you don't have enough revenue, you actually can't hire the best talent for your team to start producing the best results for your team. So client acquisition is the best part of the entire process. And also you need to have enough revenue in your business so you can hire the best team members and your clients can get the best results as well. Focus number 2 is delegation and SOP writing. So if you're currently bogged down with one task, you need to start delegating and creating SOPs across any single task. With this, it could be simple like a Google Doc with step-by-step instructions, recording a Loom video once. And if, let's say you hire an appointment setter or you hire a content guy, what you need to do is actually have them write the SOPs for any missing points. And that way, if let's say that content guy decides to leave, you have a new content person, and then they can come in and have a full-blown roadmap. Focus number 3 is content. So you need to be producing content, whether it's emails out to the current leads that we already have, or it's producing YouTube videos, because for the most part, that's high leverage because you're basically doing one-to-many. And with the emails, you already spent money to get the lead in from Facebook, or you already spent time to get the lead in from cold calls or cold emails. So you might as well keep nurturing them because for right now, we're living through a trust recession. So they need to keep seeing you pop up, your face, your brand, so that way they can buy. Focus number 4 is client fulfillment. So this should be the last part. You should still do it every single day, but for the most part, if you have client acquisition, you have SOP, delegation, you could start increasing revenue so that way you can hire the best talent. In the beginning, you're probably going to have to do all of this yourself, but as you scale and you have more revenue and cash flow to start delegating, you could start dialing in the client fulfillment process. So the number 1 thing I recommend is actually having a time box and also sheets. So this is an example of a form I fill out every single day. So on the hour, I have basically a focus hour session where I don't have my phone near me. Every single time I open my phone, let's say I do have to open my phone, the hour resets. You can also do it in 30-minute sprints, but basically in that 30 minutes, in that 1 hour, you need to record what you need to accomplish in that 1 hour. And then after an hour, you'll reflect on what you could do better and if this is getting you closer to your goals. So this is the form I fill out for the Dalsky hour is what I call it, but essentially fill out date, hour, duration, what did I want to accomplish, did I accomplish it, what I did good, and what can I improve for the next hour. We also have something similar on the day. So essentially, how did I feel today, 1 to 10, how many deep work sessions did I do, did I lift, did I do cardio, did I eat clean, what did I accomplish today, what can I do better, and then am I getting closer to my goals in life. For this, you need to have a healthy balance of going to the gym, doing your cardio, eating clean, because that results in high performance for you as an entrepreneur, but also you'll live a way healthy life. A lot of people that are kind of just stuck indoors, I've been there, done that. But for the most part, if you go lift, if you go see sunlight, if you eat pretty clean, you're going to have the energy that you need to start scaling up your company. And every time I fill out a form, it gets logged in here. So for example, the Dalsky hour responses, and then everything gets logged. So on a week-to-week basis, you get to see how many hours you've done and whether it's increasing revenue or not increasing revenue. And on top of that, what you can improve, basically if you see yourself doing one task a lot of times, you need to start delegating it out. So this is pretty simple. Basically every hour of deep work, you need to record it. Everybody keeps saying that they do 12 hours, 16-hour days, but they're not getting anywhere. But you really need to diagnose and see if your time is actually spent on doing high leverage tasks. A lot of people, they're probably like browsing X or browsing Twitter or something like that, and they count it as an hour worked. But in reality, a person only has 4 to 5 hours of deep work, and that's where you'll get 80% of the results. So you need to diagnose all your hours, you need to record it so you can reflect on your day-to-day. So this will just essentially fix bottlenecks of your time, because every single person, no matter whether you're broke or you're a millionaire or you're a billionaire or trillionaire, you all have the same amount of hours per day. It's just the billionaires, the multimillionaires that have more leverage on their time because they could start delegating it out, and having people to delegate it out to is very, very high leverage. In the beginning, you're probably not going to be able to do that. So you really need to diagnose your own time and then start focusing on high leverage activities. So the first 4 hours of the day, you need to be doing deep work. So client acquisition systems, and whether it's like new ads that you need to launch, new angles of the ad, new copy, whether it's a new funnel that you want to split test that could increase the conversion rates or that could lower your customer acquisition costs, you need to be looking at that. And also you should be doing content as well. Content will be a more so of a long form on YouTube, and that will get prospects to trust you, know your brand, know who you are a lot better. So all of this plays hand in hand to creating a scalable acquisition method. The second thing is you'll be on sales calls in the beginning. Once you get to a point where you're currently bogged down with sales calls, you can start delegating out to a closer. We'll have some training on how to actually hire closers, how to vet them. But for the most part, you need to have a couple closes under your belt so you can start delegating out and you know how to train up a sales team. Last thing is the SOPs. So you need to be creating the SOPs. Like I mentioned before, you'll create it first, record a Loom video, and then you'll have your people that you hired go ahead and edit that SOP. So for the next person, it's a lot better. And one thing I highly recommend on a day-to-day, so let's say 2 hours before bed, usually I'm in bed already by then, whether I'm learning Spanish or Portuguese, what I need to do is actually research about other industries. As an entrepreneur, you constantly have to be learning and you have to be solving bottlenecks. Whether you're a multimillionaire or almost a billionaire or you're completely starting from scratch, all the high-performing people are always researching across different industries. So for me, I look at other industries, whether it's info, whether it's e-com, whether it's SaaS, take things that I've learned from that industry and apply it to my own agency or apply it to my own SaaS. So all the things that you need to do, even if you get one good nugget out of a YouTube video regarding e-com, like how to scale up media buying, you'll be a lot better. So you could think of the research as more so like entertainment. So whether you watch like Ryan Clogg, whether you watch Jeremy Haynes, whether you watch Tai Lopez, people like that, the research aspect is very, very important. It doesn't take a lot of your time. So for me, like before bed, it's kind of my wind down period where I'll do a bunch of research on other industries. It's very interesting to see how other industries are currently doing things. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I attached a Skool community down below where you could join like-minded individuals where we give you the SOPs, the systems, ad scripts, and also like sales training on how to land AI agency clients. See you in the Skool community, or else I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later.